Yep, one of those days. Woohoo! So, as you can probably tell, I'm doing great today. So, let's see. Yeah, okay. The reason why. Wow, my brain's not working at all today. Can't find the words. Anyway, welcome to Radiotherapy weekday 3. Given my current mental state, I'm not even gonna try to do what I did yesterday in French, but do it in Spanish instead at the start of video, which is what I was planning to do. Yeah. So as you can tell, today not the best day. Woke up with both pressure in my head and a headache. It's pretty much been the most intense. So today is the 7th day since I lowered the dosage of Decadron back down to 2 milligrams per day, which is that wonderful level where every time something bad seems to happen, it's at that level. So far, nothing bad happened aside from just headache and pressure. Today is definitely the worst day in terms of that, but it's still not that bad considering how it was, like the migraines and everything in the beginning, like 3, 4 months ago. So it could definitely be worse, but not the best day. So the reason why I'm talking about everything, all of this, is because in the comments from yesterday, someone's like, hey, you should talk about the side effects when it comes to radiotherapy because it could be nice for people who haven't had it or don't know anyone who's had it or know nothing about it, kind of what potentially they could expect if at some point either them or someone they know would need to get it. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's oddly convenient seeing how I seem to have every single side effect so far that I've experienced in one day. So yeah, let's get into that. So ironically enough, I'm having side effects from both chemotherapies. Sorry, wow. See, that's how much my brain is working today. From both radiotherapies, both the one that I had in my brain and the one that I have in my lungs. So the brain one, that's what I was just talking about. Um, the headache, the pressure in my brain, the clearly my brain not working to its full capacity as it normally would, and also being exhausted, but that I'm not quite sure what it is. I haven't slept that well in the last couple of days. I'm not quite sure if it's related to the lowering of the dosage of Decadron, and because of that, I'm having issues sleeping. But it's usually the opposite because it's like, in general, the higher the dose, the less that I'm able to sleep. But this is different. When I was at a higher dose of Decadron, I didn't sleep as much, but there wasn't this sensation of exhaustion. Now it's like I just, no matter what I do, no matter how much I sleep, it's like, first of all, I feel like I just don't get good quality sleep, haven't for the last couple of days. And it gets to the point where I wake up in the morning, it's like, okay, I toss and turn and I can't sleep anymore. So it's like there's no point in trying. And it gets to the point of like my body starts to be a little sore, like I spend too much time in bed. So it's like, all right, clearly just sleeping longer is not an option. But then throughout the day, I feel like I'm just kind of tired and exhausted. And it varies from days to days. The last couple of days weren't that bad, but it's like I could tell I was more tired than I should be. And then today I'm just completely exhausted to the point where when I came back from the hospital, I just went like straight to bed and I slept for, I mean, it was only an hour, but my body really needed it. Normally, I'm the type of person who's like, oh, let's just record the video, upload it, and then I'll go take a nap. And I was just like, yeah, there's no fucking way I'm doing that. I need to sleep right now. And even now, I'm still kind of tired. I just woke up and I don't know. Now seemed like a good time to record the video just to kind of give it a little demonstration of the side effects and how tired I am. So the headache isn't so bad. I took a Tylenol this morning. It definitely helped. I still feel the pressure. I still kind of feel the headache. So that's pretty much the side effects when it comes to the brain radiotherapy and the drugs that I have to take as a result of that. The lung ones are pretty much what the doctor told me beforehand. So the symptoms I've been experiencing are also the same as the side effects. So basically, it's just an increase of the symptoms or an increase of the severity of the symptoms. So in this case, breathlessness. So I'm back to being out of breath from just walking. Yay! And also, how convenient, also the coughing. So that definitely is getting a little more intense. It's not the worst it's been. It was much worse last year. But given the fact that it completely stopped a couple months ago, the fact that it's back and now getting a little worse, it's definitely not fun. So I know it's temporary. I know it's all part of the process, and it's just hopefully going to be. They said I could experience an increase of the symptoms for a couple days or a couple weeks. So I don't know which one it's going to be. I really hope it's just a couple days, not a couple weeks, because I don't want to, be like this for the next couple weeks. But that's the thing. You can't control stuff like this. You don't know whatever is going to happen is going to happen. Same for I don't know how long it's going to take before, the tumor shrinks enough that the symptoms I'm experiencing go away. Given how long it's taking for the ones in my brain to reduce and the swelling to go away and everything, I'm kind of unfortunately expecting the same thing. I'm thinking maybe it'll be a little faster because it's in the lungs, but I don't really know enough to be able to judge that. So that's kind of the point of seeing the doctor again tomorrow, to ask him how long before I can expect the symptoms to go away. So far, that's pretty much the symptoms that I've experienced. There is another symptom that I've experienced that I've actually came up with a name with, which hopefully I'll remember because my brain is not functioning at full capacity right now. Let's see. What did I call it? Consturia. Yeah, there we go. Consturia, which is basically diarrhea, but it doesn't come out all at once. So it's like you're both constipated and have diarrhea at the same time. So it's like, it's just a very strange thing of you feel like you really need to go now, and then you go and just a tiny bit comes out and you're like, wait, what? And then half an hour later it does the same thing. So I'm like, okay, I'm both constipated and have diarrhea at the same time. Well, that's weird. And yeah, that's been the last couple of days. Not really sure if it's related to the medication or the radiotherapy or just something else. I have absolutely no idea. So I don't know if technically it is a side effect or not, but since we're talking about side effects and symptoms and stuff like that, I thought I'd just throw that into the mix. Plus, I'm kind of proud of the name, even though I completely already forgot it, but yeah. What about the other way around? Consturia or diapation? They kind of both work. Anyway, so yeah, if ever you or someone you know gets radiotherapy in their brain or in their lungs, these are some of the side effects they can probably expect to have to deal with. Considering everything I've been through so far, really not that bad. Speaking of everything I've gone through so far, I just remember there's another one that I luckily did not experience today, which is passing out and convulsing. That is another one related to the brain. So yeah, I do not wish that on anyone. So if you do get radiotherapy in your brain, I hope you don't get that one. Definitely not great. But also I'm kind of grateful that I didn't get that one. So I got kind of all the other ones that I've experienced so far, except that one. So yeah, like I said, could definitely be worse. So I think that pretty much covers everything. I guess I kind of brought this on myself because at the start of the week, I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I trust for the universe to provide something entertaining for me to talk about. And I, of course, mentioned hopefully it's nothing bad because that would suck for me. And I'm just like, I manifested this crap. Why did I do this? So anyway, hopefully everything will go back to normal soon. And I'll update you with whatever makes sense tomorrow. I'm assuming something says in the comments because so far that's pretty much what I've been doing. So talk to you tomorrow and hopefully by then things will be better.